afternoon, everybody. It's been a while since I've gone for a ride, and also since I've made a vlog. And today is Sunday evening, and it's just about 7 o'clock. I'm out today to check out the adjustments on this newly installed Motovlogging setup in the Sedici Strada 2 helmet that I'm wearing. So this is the very first motovlog from the Sedici Strada 2 helmet. I've just installed my GoPro in front and on the chin bar, and and I've also installed a new microphone. If this sounds pretty good, or it sounds just as good as the other microphone, which is like I don't know, 3 times as much, the Rode Video Go or something like that, in the Shoei helmet, versus this JK microphone, Chinese microphone, then I'll say that you know, this is probably the best. It definitely is right away, for me, one of the best microphones that you can get, simply because of 2 main reasons. One, it's very small. The head is very small, and it fits very inconspicuously at the side of my my cheek pad, the right front cheek pad, right cheek pad at front. And also, more importantly, it is short. The cord is only 3 feet long, so you don't have this big long length of cord to worry about coiling up inside the helmet or on the GoPro mount or whatever. So it's got, oh, and there's a third point. No, I can't believe I forgot this, because this third point is the whole reason why I bought this microphone in the first place. It has a TRS plug instead of TRRS, which means that I don't have to use an adapter to step down from a TRRS plug to a TRS. So that's a big thing, because I mean, the Power Device microphone that I have requires that. And also, I noticed that the Power Device microphone, as a result, only recorded on 1 channel. So even though I like the sound of the Power Device microphone, you know, it was not suitable, because it was only recording on 1 channel, and I had to use the stupid adapter, which added to the length of the already long Power Device microphone lead. But this microphone has got a short lead, it's got a TRS plug, 3.5 millimeter plug, and you know, it's got a small head, and it's great. Hopefully the sound is good. Regarding the camera position, I've always, whenever I've installed a new a camera on my helmet, I always check it out in the garage, based on my hands being on the handlebars as they are right now, and I want to see about half of my navigator here. I don't want it pointing up too high, because I mean, who wants to see all the sky in the world, right? But not only that, when you're pointing up too high, it overexposes, or it underexposes the shot, because it exposes for the sky, and as a result, everything down here is kind of dark. So that's another reason for actually coming out and testing the angle of the declination of the camera in front. The camera being mounted on the side to the front is in a very good position, in the sense that there shouldn't be any drag. There shouldn't be any drag on the you know, due to wind, like if you had it on the side. Plus, I don't like the side vantage point anyway. I like the viewpoint from the front, where you can actually see straight ahead and symmetry, left and right, and that kind of thing. So far, it seems to be working quite well in terms of feel. We'll have to see how it looks when I get back. The other thing that I installed in this helmet since the last time is the 45mm JBL speakers from Cardo. These things cost $90, and this time I had to buy it. I bought it a second time. The first time, if you recall, I had bought it thinking that it would upgrade the sound from my 40mm JBL speakers that came with the Cardo packed off bowl that I have. That didn't work out. The sound actually on the packed off bowl's original speakers, which were JBL speakers, actually proved to be equal, if not slightly better. And there was no volume increase with the 45mm speaker, so I sent those back, not knowing that I'm going to be getting a second lid, and then I'll need a second helmet kit from Cardo, which is basically standard speakers and the cradle and the boom microphone and the other microphone as well. So when I installed these 40mm speakers that came with a second helmet kit, I didn't like the sound. It sounded, you know, like small speakers. So I said, oh crap, I'm gonna have to upgrade the speakers again. So again, I went ahead and I bought some speakers. What did I buy? I bought the Cardo 40mm high definition speakers. They're touted on the website as being high definition. The thing is, they're the exact same speakers that came with the second helmet kit. Again, the website is inaccurate. So I sent those back, got some refund back, but I lost my shipping, my return shipping, so I'm out of pocket there. And after I did that, I ordered again the 45mm JBL speakers. That's what I just installed over the weekend in the helmet. Did they make a difference? Yes. The sound is fuller, it's richer than the standard non-JBL 40mm speakers. The volume is a little bit higher. So I can say both the volume is higher and the sound is better. But what I did was, after I installed it in the Sedici helmet, I took the Sedici off, put on my Shoei with the 40mm JBLs, and oh, the sound was much better in the Shoei with the 40mm JBL speakers. That's just because they're a better speaker. These add-on JBL speakers are, to me, cheaper constructed. They're lighter, even though they're bigger. They're lighter, and they don't sound as good. But at least they're an improvement over the speakers that came with the second helmet kit. So I'm happy from that perspective. And I'm not returning them this time. So I'm stuck with these speakers. So that's everything in a nutshell. The Sedici helmet now is, as far as I'm concerned, it's finished. It's got the new microphone. It's got the new speakers. It's got the camera mounted in front. So just a matter now to see how it all works together. I'm just going for a fairly short ride here, not going very far. Temperature right now is 82 degrees. It went up as high as 90, just over 90 degrees today, and it's since dropped back down to 82. and it's not too bad. The humidity is not too high. I forget what it was, but having said that, it's still warm. Park. Still a nice few people here. It closes at dusk, which I believe is 8:10 today. So still got a lot of time. An hour. I'm just gonna ride through here again, basically to test this camera. Today I'm shooting in 2.7K. For the first time I'm shooting in 2.7K to see if it makes any difference to the quality of the video. I know it's going to take up more space on my secure digital card, but if that means that I get better quality, then maybe I'll step up to 2.7K 60 frames a second. I usually record in standard HD, which would be 1920, so and 60 frames a second, but you'll see how the 2.7 goes. Ooh, sun is low and bright. I think I'm going to close this off for now. Oh, nice cows. I've got enough footage here to, in different conditions, lighting conditions, to be able to make a judgment as to what I need to adjust. So until I see you again in the next videos, take care, stay safe, and keep the shiny side up.